how to manage when siblings are arguing and fighting, over share toys, screen time, or even parents' attention. Sometimes siblings even tease and provoke each other. Things get heated up. You might even have kids shouting, screaming, kicking, and biting each other, and it's a lot of tension and stress for the
So when
parents.
it comes to sibling rivalry, I think before we say it rivalry, I think fights between siblings are actually quite common. So at this point in time, sometimes as adults, firstly, we don't to immediately try to intervene and try to problem solve. So is to step in. Maybe you can ask them, how do you think you can problem solve? So it's good to acknowledge both sides of the siblings' feelings. You can say like, okay, I see that you're quite upset because you wanted to have a time with it, but Coco also wants to have a time with it. So what do you think y'all can come up with? So this is for kids who can actually express a little bit better, who can talk their feelings a bit better. So to acknowledge their feelings, let them come to a conclusion and let them try to problem solve, so that the next time when a fight or disagreement comes about, they know how to solve by themselves, versus they always expect an adult to intervene. Then they will try to make use of the situation. So for at this point in time, for example, you intervene and then Mimi gets the chance, right? So the next time Mimi will go, but mommy, you see Coco is doing it again. So Mimi will try to make use of the situation together. So that is why it's good that parents do not take sides when you're trying to step in to help manage, and acknowledge their feelings. And of course, reinstate ground rules. So if it's more of trying to come with an agreement, I'm not happy, I don't want to share with you, then we talk it out. But the minute you start seeing that they're starting to hit each other, or they're using names, so sometimes reinstating ground rules like no nickname callings, no abusive languages, no hitting. So when they were to do that during the argument, then the first and foremost thing is for timeout. When you're ready to talk, and then we'll come back in. Until then, that's a no. So whatever they are fighting for, it's not going to be there until they come to terms.
Going to like a calming corner or mindful corner that they both can come down together. So you mentioned about not taking sides, right? Sometimes parents will ask the older children to actually give way or give in to the younger children. And then, they will feel a bit unfair about it as well at the same time. But sometimes parents not sure what to do. They always say, oh, you're the older ones, you're the koko, you're the tete, you need to give in to Mimi.
One, that's when the jealousy will start picking up. So you love the younger one more than me. Oh, they love them more is because I'm not good enough. So that's when they will try to demonstrate a bit more of attention seeking behavior. Sometimes they will start to behave like a baby. So all those baby talks, thumb sucking behaviors, or even regressive behaviors, sometimes they'll even start like bit wetting kind. Those are not good signs, because those are when jealousy and it's becoming more of like a disorder settling in. So that's why we shouldn't always take sides, because the other one will end up with a lot of resentment and unfairness, and other kinds of behaviors will start to like bottle up, and then it will explode.
Okay, maybe a lot of parents are already experienced this explosion already.
Okay, so that's when parents need to have a bit of a one-to-one time spent with the child. So when you see that they're demonstrating such behavior, it's good to talk to them. It's good to acknowledge how they're feeling. You can say that, I'm so sorry that you are feeling unfair about it. Okay, so it's always good to acknowledge their feeling, because if not, they will just try to feel that you don't care about them. Yeah. Yeah. And you can say that, I know it feels a little bit frustrating that you also want to play at the same time but you're not getting, or it's a little bit upsetting that you do want my time but I'm not able to give you. But you can be very honest, and you can also say like, I'm so sorry, but I'm really feeling so tired, I've just been busy, but I'll really try my best to give you my attention or my time. The next time you need some help, you just let me know, and I'll try to come to you as fast or as soon as I can. So is to break down the feelings that they're actually going through, so that they will start establishing the relationship that, okay, I can still talk to my mom. I don't have to fight for the attention.